How to start learning Russian as a beginner. Is Russian difficult to learn? How to become fluent in Russian? When you're learning a new language, you have so many questions in your mind, and you want to find the answers for all of them at once. But let's start from the very beginning. Hi everyone, my name is Ibrahim and I'm happy to welcome you to my Russian language course. During our lessons, we are going to cover all the aspects of Russian language that you need as a beginner. This course is for you if you want to learn Russian and understand its grammar, so consider subscribing if you are interested. In today's lesson, you will learn all the rules and norms of Russian pronunciation, which are the keys to your fluent Russian. If you're all set, let's begin. Поехали! Russian language has 33 letters in its alphabet, 10 vowels, 21 consonants, and 2 signs, which do not stand for any sound. And it has 42 sounds, 6 vowel sounds, 36 consonant sounds. You can find the full list of Russian letters and the sounds they denote in the PDF of this lesson. Click the link in the description to download. Unlike English, Russian is a largely phonetic language, which means that you can predict the word's pronunciation from its spelling and vice versa, its spelling from its pronunciation. There are certain rules in Russian that can help us to know how to pronounce a particular word or a phrase correctly. And probably the first thing that comes to our mind when we think about the Russian pronunciation rules is stress. I mean stress in a word. Yes, this one. Russian words are normally written without any stress marks, but in textbooks and dictionaries, in order to help you, it's usually marked with this sign on top of a stressed vowel. Как дела? Keep in mind that only vowels can be stressed. The stress in Russian may fall on any syllable of a word, just like in English. It may be on the first syllable, дерево, in the middle of the word, игрушка, or at the end, алфавит. Depending on the placement of the stress, the meaning of the word can change completely. Замок, замок. Дома, дома. The rules of stress placement in Russian are a bit complicated, but you shouldn't be worried about them at all, because every time you learn a new word, memorize it with its correct pronunciation.
Привет.
And try to listen more Russian every day. This is the best and easiest way for beginners to naturally get used to the language. Interesting fact. Do you know that when we are happy, we tend to pronounce the vowels longer than usual, and when angry, we try to do the same with consonants. Okay, now we know that we pronounce the stressed vowel with clear articulation and a little bit longer than the other vowels in the word. Хорошо. But what happens to the unstressed vowels? The unstressed vowels pronounce with less effort and less articulation. As a result, vowels in unstressed positions may undergo some changes in the quality of the sound and may be pronounced differently. It is called the reduction of vowels. Here we have to pay attention to the pronunciation of these 4 letters: O, A, Ye, and Ya. Let's read our example again. So we spell this word хорошо, but we read хорошо. How come we have 3 O letters in this word, and each one of them sounds differently? Now we turn to our rules. The letter O. When there is no stress on the letter O, and it is in the first syllable before the stressed vowel, it is pronounced like A sound. Хорошо, она, Москва. In any other position, it is pronounced like short A sound, which is A, similar to English schwa sound. Хорошо. Город, сумочка. The letter A. The letter A is also pronounced like schwa sound in any unstressed position. Америка, книга. Letters Е and Я. Letters Ye and Ya pronounce like E sound when they are in the first syllable before the stressed vowel. Сестра, пятно, тетрадь. And at other places they also sound like schwa sound, with the only difference they soften the previous consonant sound. Учитель, дядя, тетя. Luckily, all other vowels do not change their sounds and stay pretty much the same in any unstressed position. The vowels ye, yo, you, ya are different from other vowels. We call these vowels yotated vowels. They consist of two different sounds. For example, the letter ye consists of the consonant sound ye and a vowel sound e. The letter yo denotes the consonant sound ye and a vowel sound o. As you can see, these vowels do not have their own sounds. Rather, they denote a combination of two sounds. So they consist of a consonant sound ye plus a vowel sound. There are three positions where these letters pronounced like ye, yo, you, ya. First, at the beginning of the word, for example, яблоко, ёлка, юбка. Second, when they come after another vowel, моя, её, здание. And the last one, when they are following the letters мягкий знак, soft sign, and твердый знак, hard sign, семья, объем, вьюга. In all other positions, these four vowels soften the previous letter sound and pronounce like e, o, u, a. Let's break it down. Here we have the vowel ye. It doesn't come at the beginning of the word. It is not following any vowel. And also it is not following any soft sign or hard sign. So we pronounce it as e. And we soften the previous consonant sound. V becomes v. V, e, v. Привет. Утюг, утюг. Мяч, мяч. Меч, меч. Let's now speak about the consonants. So, Russian consonants can be hard and soft, voiced and unvoiced. Hard and soft consonants. We've just talked about how the letters ye, yo, you, ya can soften the consonant that comes before these letters in a word. There are also two other letters that play the same role, the vowel e and obviously soft sign. Let's read these words. Был, бил. Топ, тип. Мыл, мел. Have you noticed a small change in the sound of the first letters of these pairs of words? Let's read them one more time. Был, б, и, л. Бил, б, и, л. Топ, т, о, п. Тип, т, и, п. Мыл, м, и, л. Мел, м, э, л. These are the examples of hard and soft consonant sounds. So, if the consonant is followed by these letters, it is pronounced as a soft sound. In other cases, as a hard sound. But there are exceptions from this rule. The letters zh, sh, ц always denote a hard sound, and the letters ye, ch, sh can only denote a soft sound. Now, I want you to repeat after me and try to hear the difference between the hard and soft consonant sounds. But don't worry if you can't see the difference right now. With more practice, you're gonna adapt to these sounds. B, b. V, v. G, g. D, d. Z, z. K, k. L, л. М, м. Н, не. П, п. Р, ре. С, се. Т, те. Ф, фе. Х, хе. Russian consonants are divided into voiced and unvoiced. These voiced and unvoiced consonants make pairs that are interchangeable according to the rules of Russian pronunciation. The letter B is interchangeable with letter P, V with F, G with K, and so on. So we use it in the following cases. When you see these voiced consonants at the end of the word, you will always read it as its unvoiced counterpart. For example, dup, dup. Here we have the letter B at the end of the word, but we pronounce it like P. Here are more examples. Город, город. Муж, муж. Остров, остров. The same thing happens when the voiced consonant comes before the unvoiced consonant in a word. For example, ложка, ложка. Because the voiced consonant j comes in front of the unvoiced consonant here, the letter j is pronounced like sh. More examples here. Сказка, сказка. Here we see that the letter z is pronounced like s because it comes before the unvoiced consonant k. Ногти, ногти. G is pronounced like k. Кувшин, кувшин. V becomes f in pronunciation. And if the unvoiced consonant comes first and the voiced consonant follows it, then the unvoiced in this time pronounced like its voiced counterpart. For example, football, football. Here we have unvoiced letter T and the voiced letter B after it. So in this case, T is pronounced like D according to rule. Let's read more examples. Вокзал, вокзал. Here we have K pronounced like G. K, unvoiced consonant, comes before the Z, voiced consonant. So we pronounce it like G. Сделать, сделать. Рюкзак, рюкзак. The rest of the consonants are either always voiced or always unvoiced. Russian consonants have another important feature that you need to learn in order to make your pronunciation more authentic and sound more natural. In these consonant combinations, we omit the pronunciation of one of the consonant sounds. For example, Здравствуйте, здравствуйте. As you can see, we do not pronounce the letter V here. Устный, устный. We drop the letter T. Поздно, поздно. Here we do not pronounce the letter D. Солнце, солнце. We omitted the pronunciation of the letter L. Please note, we omit these letters only in pronunciation, but never in writing. Here are other consonant combinations that are pronounced differently in certain positions. Please memorize the spelling and pronunciation of the following words. Ch plus N, pronounced sh N, in words конечно, скучно, нарочно. Ch plus T, pronounced шт, шт. Что, чтобы, ничто. С plus Ч, pronounced щ, счастье. Pay attention, not ш, but щ. Счет, расческа. Ого, его. The consonant G is pronounced like V when it comes usually at the end of the word and between two vowels. Ничего, никого, его. Okay guys, that was it for today's lesson. Now you've completed all the basics of Russian pronunciation. Thank you so much for watching, like, subscribe, and I'll see you soon in the next lesson. До скорого!